Central Texans are connected to Fort Hood, including those vets who stay here in Central Texas after taking off the uniform.
25 News reporter Adam Schindler introduces us to one of those veterans doing what he can to continue serving in this week's Faces of Fort Hood.
Meet Mark Bauer, U.S. Army veteran and owner of Standalone Liquor Store in Killeen. But Central Texas isn't where Mark's story begins.
I was 3. I was orphaned in Germany, and then I moved with my foster family to Columbia, South Carolina, who subsequently wound up raising me.
Inspired by his father, who retired from the Army, Mark chose to fight for his country for 15 years before being medically discharged. His service didn't surprise his father-in-law.
Of course, he followed along behind his daddy, but his family was, and we call him Butch. Butch joined the military, and he did. I think it was family behind him pushing him, you know.
After taking the uniform off, Mark found it hard to transition. So now he dedicates his life to making that transition easier for others through one of his 2 businesses, Victory Engagement Training and Employment Solutions.
That business has 3 separate departments that I head. One is I engage with employers and training providers who would like to bring their opportunities to the military. I show them how to do that properly. I kind of vet them when I work with them to make sure these are real opportunities for the soldiers.
He also owns Standalone Liquor Store, which gives veteran entrepreneurs a place to showcase their products. It's also the only store where you can find liquor products that are 100% veteran created and distributed.
All the liquor back here has different levels of veterans, from recipe holders to distiller to wholesaler. These are all veterans who have entered into the entrepreneurship lane. And Standalone Liquor strives to give veterans an opportunity to showcase and market those products to the general public.
Everything Mark does is for his fellow veterans, his community, and his family.
I would say Butch is a pillar of the community. I think any given task that he's given, he could accomplish it. Whether it be in a business or what it might be, I think he would be right on the top.
Mark Bauer is a U.S. Army veteran who proudly served his country and now proudly serves his community and his fellow veterans. I'm Adam Schindler, and this is Faces of Fort Hood.